Welcome to this Evergrey video. This one is about building your online audience for your art, and specifically we're outlining strategies for artists. The internet makes so many things possible. Here are some reasons why I love the internet. It answers almost all of your burning questions. It has tons of free tutorials. There's endless art. Confirmation that you're not the only weird one. It enables social media that's evolving human connection, and that's a much debated topic, of course. Not needing to attend your high school reunion because you already know what's up with Brittany from high school. And the best reason, limitless opportunity. Opportunity that's limitless. This is insane. When has humanity ever had this type of freedom? So because of this, the internet is a big place, and people have more options and clicks and places to go than they'll ever have time to get to. So you have under a minute to capture their attention. Think about this marketing concept that makes complete sense if you think about it from an audience member's perspective. Basically, no one cares about what you have to offer unless it helps them in some way. And this way could be educating them, inspiring them, providing resources, or entertaining. And you might be like, how callous and rude of them to just only care about what helps them. But think about it when you yourself are browsing online and you see something that you like. You might click on it and look into it further, or you might just be like, cool, and then keep going, because there's so many other things to be holding your attention. We know the internet's a big place. But the second that thing does lose your interest, you move on very quickly. And this is nothing personal. This is literally just how our 21st century brains work. So the best strategy to grow an online audience is to start by offering something of value. And this is kind of a tricky concept in business, because you might think people get enough value out of my artwork hanging in their living room, they love it, or getting a discount code to my poetry e-course, or getting a free download for my music. But this is never usually enough to really keep them coming back for more and raving about you to their friends and family. So the number one best strategy, hands down best foundation to grow an online audience, is offering value. Strategy 1, offer a content upgrade. And a content upgrade is also known as a freebie or a lead magnet, but it's still a fairly new concept. I couldn't really find a good definition of it online, so here's one of mine. It's bonus content like PDF downloads, guides, workbooks, spreadsheets, quizzes, and it's all to incentivize a website visitor into becoming an email subscriber, which is where they'll gain access to this bonus content. Content is king, at least in terms of the internet, and regular content is stuff like blog posts and podcasts and videos like this. And by adding bonus content to your regular content in a way that directly complements your blog posts and videos and podcasts or whatever it is that you're doing, you're starting a marketing funnel that attracts and builds your online audience. So if you're an artist and all you do is write or draw or paint or make music, then it's time to expand your horizons to really build your online audience. And the best way to do that, in my opinion, is by teaching something. So you could teach how to spot this from that, or how to write like a certain writer, or how to paint like a certain painter. Or you could just be documenting what it's like to be a 21st century artist. Another idea could be teaching a special technique that you use. Don't be afraid to give it away. Whatever it is that you're passionate about, teach it or talk about it or help people understand it, all with your online content. All right, how to start step 1, offering content upgrades. Content is king. You're going to need a lot of it, so either utilize existing content or brainstorm up new content ideas. So once you have your regular content and your bonus content, your content upgrade ready to go, then you need to choose an email delivery platform so that you can automate all of this. Basically, this is controversial because people are going to be diehard fans of whatever platform they've chosen, but I want to save you some time, so I will do exactly what I wish someone would have done for me. Basically, if you don't do a lot of research, you're going to end up with MailChimp, and this is fine for beginners. It's free. You're going to run into limitations once you get to 1,000 plus subscribers. So what I use is ConvertKit. I think I pay like $29 a month for it as of right now, but these are always changing too. So if you read a lot of reviews about different types, you're going to find different, you have to find the most current thing, because these platforms are always offering new stuff. but I use ConvertKit and I embed the codes into my blog posts or landing page, and it looks like this. And then once I have that up, people put their email in there and their name, and then they get their bonus content in their email. And then I get an email subscriber. So it's a win-win, and this works for everybody. Strategy 2, collaborate with people in your niche. So there's probably going to be lots of other people in your niche doing what you're doing. Don't be discouraged by that. Find those people and then follow them and stalk them. Get on their email list, check out what their brand's about, find out who their audience really is. And if you feel like you could make something or say something or whatever, offer some sort of value to their audience, then come up with a collaboration idea or two. And then approach them once you feel like it's all together, and have a few different options when you approach them. But first, make sure that you know their brand and that you can really, really contribute to it, because if you don't know any of that, you're wasting your time and their time. The collaboration method is cheaper and way less risky than paid ads, so hop on this train now. How to implement strategy 2, collaborating with people and brands in your niche. Keeping track of the interaction with all these different brands and people can get super messy once you have more than a handful of them. When I first started, I kept consistently forgetting the last point of contact, the last conversation, the last interaction. So I started an Excel spreadsheet, which eventually evolved to become the outreach plan. So here is an example of me working inside the outreach plan. Alright, so here's what it looks like on the inside. It's just an Excel spreadsheet, and we're putting an entry in right now. There's some drop-down menus. Now we're gonna color code it based on its status. You can see the status key up top with a red, orange, yellow, green, whatever. This one's yellow. I'm gonna add in some more entries, and now I'm gonna sort these so that these are sorted by the status. Boom. You can create your own outreach plan, or you can get the Excel template that I made. It's in the link in the description. You get it emailed to you. Strategy 3, capitalize on artist submissions and opportunities. So I really don't like the saying when opportunity knocks, because I don't feel like opportunity knocks. I feel like it's a door that you have to knock on and open. And for the majority of the doors that you knock on, less than 10%, these are our numbers for myself and for a lot of people, less than 10% of them are going to open. So don't let this discourage you. Just keep knocking on all the doors, and then some of them will eventually open.
That was good. That's good stuff right there.
Right? Opportunity doesn't knock. You fucking knock. There's so many media outlets, places like magazines, organizations, galleries, brands, all kinds of different places. You're never going to have time to apply to all of these opportunities. So research these organizations and then get on their email newsletters. Put their application deadlines on your calendar, and then keep applying for these things so much that it becomes a habit and you even forget that you've applied for some of them. And in the meantime, you're also going to get really good at being rejected, which is a great skill set to have. And the other thing is, even if you do get rejected for some of these opportunities, someone at that organization who is now aware of you and your brand might think of you for another opportunity, or they might become an invaluable mentor. How to start strategy 3, capitalizing on artist opportunities. Search these keywords on Google: artist funding, artist grant, artist competition, artist opportunity, and then add a local keyword like Houston artist competition or Washington DC artist grant, because local organizations are going to have more of an opportunity to promote you because they want to promote the arts in their area. All of these brands and organizations have email lists, at least the smart ones do. And guess what they're going to do when they need an opportunity filled? They're going to send it out to the email list. So you definitely want to be on that. So get on all of those. Okay, I know all of these strategies seem like a lot of work, and it's because they are. But you can do it. The point is to just keep building and stay with it. See you in the next video.